What if I told you that you could run a half marathon in 1 month with zero running experience? Well, I did just that, and now it's your turn. I started running 2 months ago because I'm training to join the Army Reserves. And at first, I was very slow and I couldn't run too far of a distance. I was stuck at around 2 to 3 kilometers. But then over time, as I kept doing more and more runs, I went from 2 kilometers to 4 to 6 to 10, then to my half marathon, which is 21 kilometers. I found that it's actually very easy to progress in running, a lot easier than it was made out to be by other people. See, all you have to do is just increase your distance with every run. You just have to keep pushing yourself to go further and further after every run. It's easy. And the thing that motivated me the most to keep improving that distance was my Strava. So I had added a bunch of my friends on there, and basically they could see all of the runs that I was doing. I could see their runs, and it's basically the Facebook of running. You can all see each other's runs, you can like them, you can comment on them, and that is what motivated me to keep working hard and improving. And then eventually I signed up for the half marathon, which was exactly 1 month after I started running. So this half marathon, it was this massive event with thousands of people taking part. And I ended up completing it. I did all 21 kilometers, I got to the end, and I maintained a pace of 5 minutes 30 per kilometer. That's just under 2 hours for the entire race. On this race day, I learned that it's purely just an endurance game. You need to have the mental toughness to keep on pushing even when you're in serious pain and you don't want to go any further. See, I got to around 16 kilometers during the half marathon and I just did not want to go anymore. I was in so much pain, my feet were hurting, I just could not continue. But I kept going. See, during the races there's these pacers, they're basically people who hold these flags. The flags basically show how long it would take for them to get to the end. So I turned around at one point and I had the 2-hour pacer right behind me. So I just started sprinting immediately because I wanted to get under 2 hours on this run. But you just need to have the ability to push yourself and keep going. If you want to progress quickly in running, then you need to turn it into almost a game. You need to think to yourself, I need to improve on my distance or my speed every single run. I was just trying to get a further distance every single time. I wasn't really worrying about speed. And the speed came naturally to me after. Because once you've focused on improving your distance, all of a sudden it's quite easy to just pick up the pace. I'd also recommend going for runs with other people. See, I had a couple friends reach out to me, say, hey, do you want to go out for a run? And that motivated me a lot. It motivated me to keep going. It made the whole process a lot more fun. I also met people on Facebook through a local running group and we went for a couple runs together. So that was great, meeting these new people. But overall, the number one thing for me was just using Strava and gradually increasing my distance per every single run. Once you've signed up for the half marathon and on race day, you need to have every single advantage possible because you're very inexperienced and you need those advantages. So I'd recommend immediately after you wake up having a high protein and high carbohydrate meal. Also having a protein shake. Those two together will give you enough protein and enough energy that you need to basically do the run. You don't need to worry about bringing water or gels or anything like that, because they just give you it during the run. Basically, there's these checkpoints every few kilometers, and they hand you water, they hand you a gel, which is basically sugar that fuels your muscles, gives you a spike of energy. So you don't need to bring anything with you. Just bring your running gear, your shoes, and that's all you really need. And I'm excited for you because these races, especially your first one, is one of the greatest experiences of your life because you've got all of these people around you cheering for you to basically win the race. You're running with thousands of people, so you've constantly got people around you. You're never alone during the entire 2-hour run. So that's very encouraging because you don't want to fall behind people. You don't want to be the one slowing down when everyone else is going at the same pace. So it really motivates you to get a certain time, which for me was under 2 hours, which I'm very proud of. Because I actually did a half marathon the week before this. It wasn't an official race, but I just did it around my town with 3 weeks of running experience. And in that run, I completed it in 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is a lot slower than 2 hours. Just having all of those people around you, it motivates you to go a lot faster. So that's why these races are so much better than just doing the run by yourself. And a few other tips for just your casual runs. I'd recommend getting some proper running shoes, because for the first couple of weeks I was wearing these work boots and they were very bad for me. I could have gotten injured very easily. But you need actual running shoes because they propel you forward so much faster. Your feet feel like they're not even touching the ground. It's like you're jumping on air basically. I'd also say don't carry a water bottle unless you're running more than 15 kilometers. Unless you're taking part in an actual race, then you won't need a water bottle at all because of course they just give them to you. Yeah, something cool about the water bottles that they give you. They give you a full water bottle, you just drink as much as you can, and after a few meters you just throw it into this massive bin. So all of the runners are just throwing their water bottles into this bin as we're running past. It's quite a funny sight. But for any runs other than race day, just don't worry about bringing a water bottle unless you're running further than 15 kilometers, because that's when you actually need it. And of course, like I said before, download Strava to track your runs. It's very motivating. And it encourages you to keep going and keep progressing, especially since they've got achievements on there that you can try to kind of complete. For example, run a certain distance or complete a new PR. But overall, I challenge you to go ahead and sign up for a nearby half marathon. So it might not be in your city, but there'll be one nearby happening within the next couple of months. So just find one, sign up for it and start training. I just did 2 runs per week and that worked wonders for me. I was able to complete the half marathon. So go ahead and sign up for that. After you've completed it, come back to this video and comment and let me know how it went. I'm very eager to find out. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if this helped you, if you learned something new. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.